Step 3, the art of not choosing her. Most somewhat to really attractive women believe most men would jump in the sack with them in a heartbeat. And for the most part, they're right. Most guys will take what they can get. In other words, women know that for the most part, they're the choosers and guys go along for the ride. And I think there's several cases of human courtship that exemplify and make women assume this. First one is, it's usually the guy that asks the woman to dance. Unless it's a junior high dance where the guys are too shy to ask the women to dance and the girls have to get up the gall to ask the guys. For the most part, men ask women to dance. And the woman can either reject the guy or she can dance with him. It's usually the guy that asks the girl on a date. She can either say yes or she can say no and go out with someone better. It's usually the guy that asks for a woman's hand in marriage. She can either reject him and find someone else, or she can tie the knot and take all his money. It's interesting because even when a woman likes a guy, usually she won't try and win him over. What she'll do is she'll do something to try and get the guy to win her over. I've been at bars and I've spotted really attractive women, and I could see they're interested in some guy, but instead of approaching the guy, they'll do something to try and get the guy to notice them. Maybe they'll stick out their tits as they're walking by him. So he will approach her. And it's a brilliant frame, because even though she was the one who initially liked him, she's made him buy into the meta frame that she's the prize he's trying to win over. And in most cases, unless of course you've studied my stuff, women are the prize the man is trying to win over, which is just a horrible frame. And this is really a double-edged sword for women, because on one edge of the sword, they have this great power of being the prize. But on the other edge of the sword, it's wrought with insecurities. They're never quite sure if the guy is really choosing them, is really into them, or if he's just some hapless, desperate loser who's going along for the ride. And if he tries too hard to get her, if he jumps through too many hoops, then she stops feeling attraction for him, because women are not attracted to men who aren't the prize. So my advice to you is to not choose a woman when first meeting her. Now, this isn't saying you should slam the door in her face by rejecting her completely. What I'm saying is, when you first meet a woman, don't demonstrate to her that you like her so much she's a prize you want to win over. Maybe even demonstrate that you like her, but that you hate her at the same time. Maybe say to her, you know, you have all the qualities I look for in another woman, and I'd so go for you if you were just a little bit curvier or a little bit skinnier. What this is doing is this is prodding and baiting her into trying to get you to like her. It sets the meta frame that you are the prize she is trying to win over. And there's a great quote in the movie Mean Girls when the main character, Lindsay Lohan, says, just because you don't like someone doesn't mean you don't want them to like you. So even if you feel that a woman doesn't like you, by you letting her know that you only partially like her, you're going to prod and bait her into her trying to get you to like her. And if you can do that, you've set the meta frame that you're the prize she is trying to win over. She's trying to get validation from. And if you can do that, you're halfway there to getting her attracted to you.